Women crushing it Wednesday, they feeling undefeated. Queens of the ring like Christine is. If you get in the ring with Christina, you might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not, they be seated. You seen them in every arena. It's me, Sheeta, and Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the GOAT, who the one that slayed the Chupacabra. Your favorite girls.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. You're going to have to excuse me and my background. I am at State Golden Gloves. We're doing our thing over here. But I have my beautiful sidekick, Nika, and we have one of the only men that are allowed on the show, and that's D Styles. How y'all doing? Y'all doing okay today?
And I was on mute, but yes, I'm good. I'm good.
I can't hear you.
Chilling.
I can't hear you, Nika. How you doing, girl? Oh, you're on mute too. See, I thought it was me.
Sorry,
Double clutch.
No, because I was waiting.
I was like, it's me. We have. So thanks for that intro, and I want to do a shout out to a couple of our sponsors. We have Arte de Tere. She does our fabulous video that you just saw a second ago, and Kush with a C, who did our intro music, and then none other but HCP, one of our sponsors, Hispanics Causing Panic. But D Styles, I'm so glad you're here.
Well, who are those guys? I never heard of them.
We don't always know what day you're on, what time. So let the people know.
Well, at the end of the day, it's all about the brand anyway. Look, subscribe to my channel, D Style Boxing. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell button so you're notified when we come on live. We did do a show on Monday on Calix's channel, HCP X. So everybody put your X's up, okay? And you could enjoy those shows. We're working on stuff in the future as well to get some guests and all that good stuff. So everybody just, stay tuned to that. And also remember, anytime you share our content, hashtag HCP. And I want to give a special shout out to Christina Cruz, who uses the hashtag proudly as well. And I'm looking forward to her year this year.
Absolutely. Shout out to her. That's awesome. And Jamal, I am in a stadium at Fort Worth State Golden Gloves, so it's a little crazy, a little loud.
She's in an arena. You're in an arena.
Christine in the arena. That's right. Christine in the arena tonight. And Coach Amber, shout out to you. Doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. We have a fabulous guest tonight. She has
before you introduce the guest, she wants you to text her the link so she can share it to people to watch.
Okay. So
do you have your phone free? Oh no, you on your phone, aren't you?
I'm on my phone.
Okay.
I got it. I got it.
You got it? Okay.
So yeah, I guess you could send it to her maybe in the private chat.
Yeah, I'll tweet it out right now too, and I'll tag her. So.
Okay, perfect. You're a lifesaver. You a lifesaver. So Tierra Brown has been on Twitter. She's been on her Instagram. She's been on her Facebook. She is sick and tired, like so sick and tired of being skipped over by these promoters. And you know what? We're sick and tired for her. So we want her to come on. She just had a fight. We'll let her talk about that. She just had a fight. And we want to get things moving, get things shaking. Like, what's the holdup? So without further ado, did you get the link? Did she get the link?
It's in the private chat, but she's on the chat right now, so I'm gonna add her. She's backstage. So
perfect.
Introducing Tierra Brown. I wish we had sound effects.
The champ is here. Woo, Tierra, how you doing, girl?
I'm good. Just got in from the gym.
Okay, I know that's right. Because you know what? A lot of people don't live that life, but you live the life.
Yeah.
You live the life.
Maybe stay ready. Yeah. You ain't gotta get ready.
Absolutely. So you just had a fight. For people that don't know who you are, which I mean, I don't know if they're boxing people, they know who you are. But tell them your record. How many knockouts? You just had a fight. What's good?
So my professional record is 14 wins with 10 knockouts.
Yeah. Your last fight was a knockout.
Not too shabby.
So I don't know how easy it's gonna be to get you these fights when you just knock your last. So, it makes it a little bit harder to get somebody in the ring.
Sometimes I try to prolong it, but I got a left hook that'll lay you down.
I said she's trying to get some rounds.
Yeah.
But it was impossible because she kept running to your fist.
Yeah, and then she kept holding me.
Exactly. So it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You know, but you
look. All I know is that the sky is the limit.
Yeah, talking about sky. Well, I'm not even gonna start that yet.
Oh, we'll get
into that.
We're gonna get there. We will get there. But speak, Nika. You're right. Like, who wants to fight her? And this is the thing. Nobody wants to fight her. That's why somebody needs to pick her up, sign her, and then force these people to fight her, because she is money in the bank. She's a knockout artist. Like, she's the real deal. Did somebody call you the boogie woman? Did somebody call you the boogie woman the other day, or something? Or did you say it? It's true?
Yeah. Yeah. They act like I'm Freddy Krueger.
Right, that's it. Freddy Krueger. Yes, exactly. A nightmare.
Yeah, it's like, I'll fight whoever. I say that, I stand on that. A lot of girls do the talk. Oh, I want all the smoke. I'll fight this person, that person. My manager, Luigi, calls these people. He calls their managers, he calls their promoters, and they say nothing. But then they get on social media and talk. Okay, well, I'm here. I'm saying it again on live. What's up? What's good? I'll fight whoever. I don't care who it is. Because
you might need to let me take over your Twitter.
I know your Twitter is also awesome.
Her Twitter's on fire right now.
It is.
Maybe.
No, seriously. Betty and Hills, thank you. We love you too. Lisa Balls, everybody in the chat, please hit the like button. Thank you so much.
Lisa Bell, she comes in and she greets everyone in this chat. She's from Jersey. This is my girl.
Love her.
She definitely gives everybody a shout out.
I love it. That's great. We love it.
Like, if Lisa doesn't give you a shout out, ain't nobody know who you are.
No. Yeah.
We
got the champ Jamel. He tuned in. What's up, Jamel?
Yeah, the champ is in the house.
Yeah.
Hello, he is in the house. Absolutely he is, and we appreciate him too. He's so supportive of the show. Everybody hit the like button, please. A second ago, D Styles, you said, Coach Amber 126.
By the way,
I want to share the link, but I don't want it to kick me out.
No, just share it. If it kicks you out, just jump back in.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so I will say a second ago, D Style said the sky was the limit. The sky, look.
I was talking about the sky being the limit. So.
I don't know about that.
We're just going to call it for what it is. Look, this is it. So I know Sky. I like Sky. I've seen her come up in the amateur. She did a great job. But people have been questioning her ability as of late, especially with the last fight that she had. And I just feel like that a fight between she and Tierra Brown could solidify who she is or who she's not. And also the world could see who Tierra Brown is. So if Sky is the next big thing and Tierra is, I don't know, they don't want to give her attention, they don't know who she is, whatever, let's solidify Sky's talent and her record, and let's see what it is. Let's see what's good with it. That's my opinion. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, it sounds good, but I feel like it's very hard to put somebody in there and like your prize fighter that you're trying to like climb up the ladder to put them in with someone who's knocking people out. So I mean, I guess on their side I don't blame them, but I feel like she definitely earned and deserves her shot at these big fights, But
look, I think in this fight game, it's a lot like a video game sometimes. Some fighters have it on easy mode from the beginning. Some have it on hard mode, right? So it is what it is. Right now, I saw an interview by Sky. She's already talking about how her next fight's going to be for an interim belt. Like, I'm like, what? Already? What? Like, what? You're gonna fight? Who? Who are you fighting for an interim belt? Like, what's
She can
going
fight
on?
me for it. She can fight me for it.
But that's the thing. If she fought you for it, okay, now we're talking.
Right. We want to see a name.
Yeah, it has to make sense who you're fighting, right?
Tierra's definitely a name, you know.
But if they're gonna put it with another Tanya from Spain,
right.
If I remember correctly, her last fight, people were kind of like not too happy with her performance.
It was the last fight when she really got a lot of criticism.
Yeah. So you know what? I think we need to. I think you gotta get gully, Tiara. You gotta go out there. We gotta make Tiara's hit. Tiara's hit list.
She's been starting to.
Yeah, I'm starting to try. Like,
I know that's not her personality, but we gotta get these fights.
Yeah, you're right. And you know, I noticed that because Christine will tell you, I don't like.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like doing those things. But lately, ever since I've started, I said, oh, let me try. Ever since I've started on Twitter, I'm getting more people following me. I'm getting more people like going to look at who I am. And it's like, okay, well, if that's what I have to do, if I have to be, you know, the dog, then let me just come out here then. Hey.
Exactly. Give me your Twitter handle for one day. And I'll have everybody wanting to fight you.
Yeah, look, and this is facts right here. I see women that are 4-0, 3-0 in title fights.
Getting title fights, like who have they fought? What have they done?
Jamel, yes, let them know.
But I have a feeling that they want to wait till Tierra's worn and torn, and then to finally give her a title shot.
Right. But see, the thing about that, I'm never gonna get worn and torn. So if that's what they're waiting on, they're gonna have to be waiting for a mighty long time.
Yeah, no, seriously.
If anything, give her the shot now, but she's just gonna get better, right? So
who's gonna wear and tear her? Who?
Yeah,
who?
Nobody.
She didn't get no damage her last fight. She didn't
at all in any of the fights. I've never seen any fight where somebody has like actually damaged her or even hit her clean flush.
Not even in my amateur fights. It's not happening.
Exactly. That's what I'm
because
saying.
I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. Like, it's what I do. It's what I think about. It keeps me up at night. You know, it wakes me up in the morning. Like, this is what I do. It's a part of me. Like, if you cut me, boxing glove, blood clots might come out. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like, it's what I do. I'm not playing. It's like, I'm not playing with it. And they fear it. They don't want to lose their fighting me. It's going to go. Like, that's just what it is.
They're
gonna look at a microscope and see like little boxing gloves like floating around.
I know we gotta make a flyer with that when you like open it.
I love it.
The boxing gloves are coming
Coach
out.
Amber, yes. Thank you. No, we do have to make a flyer. Like, let's do it. Like, we have to rally together because I want to see her on the big stage. I want to see her against somebody because she's somebody. And there's these nobodies that are getting all this limelight, and they're fighting nobodies, and it's not right. It's not right. Women have worked too hard to get where they're at, and then we're gonna do this. Like, no, we want to see the matchups we want to see.
Yeah,
exactly.
Does it have to be 126? Like, would you jump at an opportunity at 130? Like, where do you stand with all that?
So, I want to get all the belts at 126, and then after I get all the belts, I want to get all the belts at 130.
You hear that, Jamel? Look, he's about to
go kick some dirt up on Twitter.
Exactly. Thank you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's tag everybody. Let's do everything we need to do. So, like she said, she wants to get all the belts at 126, and then she's gonna move to 130 and get those belts too.
And I'm gonna get those belts too.
She can do it.
What's your hit? So, what's your hit list?
What's my hit list?
Yeah.
Probably everybody.
I knew it. So line them up.
Well, at least giving 2 names on the hit list.
So the people that I really want to fight right now, of course, Sky Nicholson. I want to fight her so bad because when she put on Twitter, she wants all the smoke, and I replied to it. Crickets. You would have thought we were in church and they was praying because I heard nothing.
Right.
Maybe she was at church.
You know? Right.
She was at church.
Maybe. So
I want to fight her so bad.
Coach Amber said, "How tall are you? You're like what, 5'7", 5'7"?
Yeah, I'm kind of short, but
you're not
5'7".
short. No, you're not. You're taller than me. So sports.
We're probably the same size.
Said, let me know what you need us to do. Okay, we need to make some noise.
I've been on a Twitter break.
Shout out to Sports Box TV. I love them. Those guys are dope.
Yes. We need to make all the noise and get these people's attention.
We have to do it for the fans. You know, like the fans are so important. People don't understand. Without the fans, who are we? You
Absolutely.
know, and the fans, they stay up late to watch us fight. We should give them the best. They spend their money to watch us fight. They buy plane tickets to come watch us fight. They deserve the best fights. Point blank, period.
And you know, not for
That's
nothing, like the real boxing fans, at least for me, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like we, as true boxing fans, we like to see people who've been handed like these titles. We like to see somebody take it from them. A person like you know, like someone who deserves it. I personally love to see that. Like, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of like people who just get in the easy route and have everything handed to them. I love to see people like you take those belts, you know, that deserve it. So
Thank you,
just me. I don't know about everybody else.
No, the thing is that when we go to work, we work hard, okay? And that's what we do. And she's working hard, but she's not getting the raises or the recognition that she needs. And nobody wants to work for nothing. Like we want to get what is due to us, and she wants to get what's due to her.
Yep.
Everybody's talking about Bud
Here's
Crawford
the thing,
and
though.
Errol Spence
Like
fight
no one's asking for a handout here. We're just saying,
at all.
as a fan,
Yeah.
make the
That's
fights
right.
happen. May
Make
the
them
best
happen.
woman win, right? But make the
Exactly.
fights happen. That's it.
If we want to see the best men in the ring, how come we don't want to see the best women in the ring? Bud
Yeah.
Crawford, Errol Spence, we want to see that matchup, right? So what about Tierra Brown right now and Sky Nicholson, who are, you know what I'm saying? Sky Nicholson is at the top of her game. Tierra is at the top of her game, but the only problem is she doesn't have anyone setting up these fights, a promoter backing her, and that's the problem. We want to see the best fights for women too.
I have so many taglines for you, Tierra. Like you're going down if you get in the ring with Brown.
That's going down, get a Neville Brown.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
T-shirt.
Seriously, Tierra, let her have your Twitter for a day. Seriously.
I mean, because
You might give me locked out.
Twitter break. I've been on a Twitter break, and I've been getting tagged for everything. Right now, I'm getting tagged for like the new movie that's coming out on Netflix called Chupa, and so everybody's like tagging me. But I've just been on a break. But I know if I had your Twitter handle for one day, I would get up on all those fighters' skin. They'll be ready to line up tomorrow.
They'll be knocking at my mama's house. Like, where's she at?
Where's she at?
Where's she at?
Yeah, exactly. Because how can someone just let someone come at them and cut at them and then there's no response? I mean, they are human. They're human.
And to point out, I have a screenshot. Eddie, hi Eddie, sir. I respect you. You've done great wonders for women's boxing. I think you're the man. But I've added you, Eddie, and I've seen you looking at my stories, Eddie. I screenshot it. You've seen my stories. I've screenshot it. You see them.
Is it little with a check mark next to it?
Yeah, I see them. I'm watching.
Okay.
Come on now.
Okay. Oh, so Jamel said something on Twitter, so we're gonna check it out after the show. He said, "I said my piece on Twitter." Okay, we all gonna share. We're gonna tag. We're gonna do what we gotta do. Yeah, absolutely.
It's like when you have the GOAT, Amanda Serrano, tooting your horn. Come on, man.
Exactly.
She toots my horn all the time on Twitter.
Yes. No, you're right.
But it's
Exactly.
like, okay, but I see it from their end because I feel like they're just, they're scary. If they see you knocking people out, they're not gonna be so quick to put their fighter in with you. And it's like, it's not even you could go in there and like make fake and look horrible in there so somebody could like, oh, I see something. Let me, let's go ahead and fight her. It's like, you should be able to fight your fight. And
I used to take my brother's dog to the dog park, right? It's a husky, right? If I saw a mean dog, I would have been like, okay, we're going back home. And I think Eddie Hearn, like, he sees you and he pulls on that leash. He's like, well, I ain't letting this guy get near her. Like,
But the thing about it, he might as well let me be his fighter.
Then he can sign her. Exactly.
Right.
How come he's not signing her? How come he's not signing her? That's the problem. What is it? That's what I'm saying.
I would be his best asset. I would be loyal. He doesn't have to worry about me training because I'm addicted. It's like a drug to me. Like I'm a fiend. Boxing is my drug. I'm going for it like 24/7. Like I would never let him down. I don't understand. Like what is it? My amateur resume is impeccable. World gold medalist.
Yeah.
You know, my professional record, undefeated.
Yep.
It doesn't matter who they put in front of me. I don't care if they have a losing record, winning record. It doesn't matter. Whoever gets in front of me, when that bell go off, it's murder one. Call the cops.
Well, look, what about the American promoters though? I mean, we got Top Rank out there,
and we try for the American promoters, and it should be them. Like, I'm an American. We're supposed to be so patriotic, right?
Well, the thing is this, you know, it's like we don't say, oh, like to me, there seems to be a theme right now in this 2023 with these women. You know, you got to have an OnlyFans that aren't just talking about boxing, that are showing whatever they showing, and they got to have a certain look at the weigh-ins, and they got to act a certain way, and this and that, and I call bullshit on that, because we don't say these men have to look a certain way, have to act a certain way, have to whatever. This is boxing. We want to box, and what's beautiful to some is not beautiful to everybody. Because I think you're freaking beautiful, and you can whoop ass. So what's the problem? You know, that's my thing. I don't like the climate that we're in right now in 2023. I really don't.
Yeah, because they're kind of like pushing it for women to have to be sexy to promote themselves. And you know, in boxing, you know, like wearing the lingerie and but you know, some of the biggest fighters, like Sinisa, she doesn't go out there in a lingerie and stuff. She goes out there in a regular sports bra and some boy shorts or whatever. Like
Katie Taylor don't do all that.
Yeah, so it's just like I don't know. Those are the ones that I be wanting to get knocked off. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like Ebony Bridges, like I know she built this fan base, but it would be nice to see someone like you just go ahead and grab that, you know? Yeah, it's my opinion.
Yeah, the thing is that we want to see boxing. We want to see boxing. Whatever you do in your personal life, you don't do, it doesn't matter. But when you get on the big canvas, we want to see two people going at it, leaving everything in the ring. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see.
They're the best fights. I mean, come on. So,
Coach Amber said, that's a good question right there. Who do we have to fight to get 3-minute rounds? You know, a lot of women are saying that they do want the 3-minute rounds. They are. Yeah. Tiara, what do you think about that? Do you want the 3-minute rounds?
So this is the thing about me. I don't care if it's 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7. I don't care. I'll fight it. They can tell me we're going to do 10 5-minute rounds. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, but the thing, Christine, I mean, here, look, you're asking her if she wants 3-minute rounds, but like they don't even want to fight her with 2 minutes. So
no, you're right. I mean, 3 minutes, she'd really do some damage.
I mean, let's get them in the ring first, and then we'll ask them about the minutes.
Semantics, yeah.
Well, I respect my chat D Styles, and that was a question, so I brought it to our attention.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Just saying, you know.
But you know what? So, but I do notice that a lot of girls will say, well, if I had 3-minute rounds, I'll get more knockouts. I don't think that's necessarily true. Because if you're going to knock somebody out, you're going to knock them out.
Yeah, you've been.
You know, that's preaching. When I interviewed Christy Barton, she said the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of girls do say that they needed more time. They needed more time.
Why can't you get the job done within 2 minutes?
That's what they say. Look. Sky's been telling everybody she's going to win by knockout for her last 5 fights, right? Like it's just, if you're not born, like punchers, knockout artists are born. That's the way it is, in my opinion.
You got to learn how to turn those punches over.
I don't know what we need to do, but we got to do it because
if you're going to knock somebody out,
we just got to get her in the
ring. You know how I know it's true, though? Like, even in men's boxing, most knockouts happen early if you look at the statistics, right?
Yeah.
Very few of them happen in the second half of the fight. So like, it's just, I agree with you. I don't think we'll see more knockouts. If anything, the strategy would be different. You see a lot less girls just going out there flinging away. So
I see what Amber's saying too. I want to see more motors tested. I mean, yeah, we want to see, can they go the rounds? We want to see what they do. Like sometimes you don't get enough time to like really see. We know Tiara's going to knock them out, but there's a lot of times we don't really get to see the skill set because it seems like it just zooms by. I think that if the money matches the 3 minutes, then yeah, sure, why not? Like, but not the same pay with 3 minutes that they're getting with 2 minutes.
Yeah, because if you're making them fight more time, you pay more money.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
Ooh, I
I
don't.
want to
Maybe
fight
this is
more
a.
rounds. Like, let us fight 12. I'm tired of seeing people fight 10 rounds. No, let's do 12. Off rip.
I agree with that too. I agree with that too. Why not? But it's okay. We're gonna tag everybody that we need to do. We're gonna tag everybody we need to tag. We're gonna talk to the people that we need to talk to. We got to get everybody involved because the fans demand these kind of fights. The fans demand that you fight these big names because what are they big names for if they're not fighting the other big names? It's just we're gonna do something. We got to keep going. We got to keep
Tara, so
this.
a big opponent against 3-minute rounds and 12 rounds, right, is Mauricio Suleiman of the WBC. He says that WBC doesn't want to approve 3 minutes for the safety of the women. What message, what response do you have to that?
I respect that, but I'm a boxer. Tell me the same thing you're gonna tell the man boxer.
Yeah.
What about with a man boxer? Is he not important? Is his life not important?
Right. Right.
I see what you did there. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Stephen Ruiz said,
she turned the tables.
Tierra,
Okay.
any fighters she would want to share a fight card with? Is there anyone you're a fan of? I think I know the answer to this, but is there anyone you'd want to share a fight card with?
Of course. There's actually quite a few girls I would love to fight on cards with them.
Who are they?
Who are they?
Let's see, my first. Well, of course, Amanda. Of course. But
Yes.
my bestie, Raquel Miller.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would
She
love
just
to
had a
fight on a
win
card
last
with her.
weekend.
Yeah,
Congrats
she
to her.
had a fight last week, and she's actually getting ready to do her own little thing where she's gonna actually promote a card.
I love it.
So I'm not gonna try and like talk too much about it because I'm gonna let her get her shine on that.
Yeah. But I love that.
I definitely want to fight on her card.
About that. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing about it back then. I like that. Yeah.
And of course, I would like to fight on a card with Amanda.
Yes.
And I would love to fight on a fight card with Ramla Ali. I'm such a big fan.
I'm such a fan of her too.
I'm such a fan.
I am too.
She's great, actually.
I love what she does inside the ring, but outside of the ring.
Right.
For being an activist like that, like she does, it's amazing.
Yeah, she's classy. She's an actual model, and not like these fake Instagram models out here. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the thing is I love how she uses her platform, though. She uses her platform to help people. It's not just about look at me. Like she's actually using it to do good things.
Yeah.
And I love that about her. That makes her more beautiful. But just like you, Tierra. I mean, being a police officer, the things that you do inside and out of the ring. I mean, that's what makes you even more beautiful.
Well, I've got some news for you, Christine. I had a chat with Matt.
Okay.
And looks like somebody's coming somewhere in June.
Woo! Okay, tell everybody who Matt is and what you're talking about.
So, Matt works for Team USA. He's like the top boss, of course. And you guys are having a camp in June at the Olympic Training Center. Woo woo! I'll be there.
Okay, she's gonna bring me in. Yeah. Come school some of these girls. Oh, you know who's gonna be so happy is Sheeta Mita. Rashida Ellis.
I'm so excited about working with the top fighters. It's like you have to always give back to where you came from.
Absolutely.
And what better way than to be with Team USA? Like I love Team USA so much. It's such a big part of my life, and to just be able to help them, it's like, come on, it's icing on the cake.
Absolutely. We were just talking about that before we came on the show. D-Style was saying that Terrence Crawford had said, we got to give back and Team USA and stuff like that. And he's like, I really hope that Terrence Crawford does do that. Because honestly, not too many Team USAs or Olympians have come back to do that.
But that's sad. That is sad, I think, because we were on Team USA.
Right. Raquel did it. Franchon Cruz did. Richard Torres did. I don't want to.
Like, why wouldn't you want to be with the people that are aspiring to be like you?
Exactly. I love that. I so love that. That is so true. So I'm so excited about that in June. Okay, I'm excited to see that. Coach Amber said, "Who is your GWOAT?" So we know the self-proclaimed GWOAT, but who is your GWOAT?
Who is y'all's GWOAT?
I have 2 GWOATs.
Me too.
Okay, I have 2. So I'll go first. I'll go first since I'm a lady. Disa, you're going last. We discriminate on this show. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so Christy Martin and Ann Wolf. For right now,
Oh my gosh.
Those two are my goals right now.
So are we talking? So this is hard then.
Is it
You
your
just changed the
favorite
game.
or?
You just changed the game though. Are we talking about
greatest woman of all time, D Styles? For right now, because they're done. So I can look back at their lives and look at what they've done and what they're doing today. And so for right now, because you know, these others that are still active and Tierra as well, she, you know, they're still we're still
growing, we're still learning.
Legacy. You're still building your legacy. So those are mine for now.
Yeah, you're right. Of all times mean they have to be retired.
Right.
You're right.
So Nika, who you got?
So you know what? I have to co-sign.
She done stole who we could have then.
Yeah, right. because now that you put it that way, if you are the greatest woman of all time, you would have to. Yeah,
you would have to say those two.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
sorry.
I think it took everybody's answer then. Unless
she did. It took everybody's answer.
Oh, maybe I didn't take D-Style's answer. I don't know.
You don't have to say those things. I mean, I don't think it's like a requirement now. But
of all time,
right?
Not our time right now. Of all time.
So look.
Coal mine.
I love Christy Martin. She's definitely the most influential and changed the game in a lot of ways. She was on Sports Illustrated cover. I mean, all big stuff, right? She was knocking girls out, which I think was important, right, for people to see. Like, oh, women can knock out people too. Like, I think that was important for people to see.
Yes.
But I would say her, and then I would just ask nicely for Ann Wolf to step out of the way and tell Laila Ali to step over here, and there you go.
Okay, so
whether Ann Wolf might not move out of the way, but I'll ask.
You might get beat up by Ann.
Yeah. So
she fight pit bull dogs. So
right,
step out of the way.
So what you're saying is that you put Laila Ali.
I remember her training James Kirkland, and Kirkland will take breaks while she's doing all the same workouts he's doing.
Okay, but you're saying you choose Laila Ali over Ann Wolf is what you're saying.
I would, yes, and I know someone that used to work with Laila Ali's team. And they offered Ann Wolf that fight. I'm just saying.
And I know Ann Wolf, and I've talked to her, and
we know Ann real
she
good.
never backed down to anybody, not even men. Trust me, trust me. I've seen her in action. But you know what? It's all good. We all have our list.
How about I'll do a Mount Rushmore though? So.
Okay.
So how much is Mount Rushmore? 5, right?
Is it 4 or 5?
There's 4.
4. Okay, so I'll say Christy Martin.
Okay.
Lucille Riker.
Okay.
Ann Wolf.
Yeah. Okay.
And Laila Ali.
Okay.
I like it.
I can deal with that. I can go with that. Yeah, and then hopefully in 10 years we're gonna knock off one of them and we're gonna be putting Tierra on there.
Hey, but I know you guys said retired, but I mean, people got to give Claressa Shields her respect. Once she retires, I mean, she's in. I don't know who gets out of the way, but one of them has to step out of the way in that Mount Rushmore.
You know,
no, I'm not taking it from. I'm just saying a long time because she's still currently like
she's still in the making
in her career. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying like once she retires, like one of those 4 names in Mount Rushmore, like one of them, I don't know who's gonna have to step out of the way.
Politely move out the way.
Well, the thing is, we don't know who else is still writing their legacy.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking anything away from her. She won 2 golds. She's done some wonderful things. She even went to another sport. She crossed over. I'm not taking anything away from her. I'm just saying that right now today, there is a lot more women in boxing that are super talented, that deserve shots, that are still writing their book. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, my screen is frozen, so I can't go to the comments.
Okay, Coach Amber says Ann Wolf was doing something right if De La Hoya made an opponent drop her as a trainer for a contract. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that is. No,
I told y'all.
Yeah.
Ann Wolf fight dogs, pit bulls. Y'all seen the documentary?
Seriously. And I've been in her.
Like she fights them.
We have sparred.
What do you mean she fight? Wait, Christy, don't move on. What do you mean she
look at my
fights?
face. Look at my face.
Like when you say she fights, like play fight.
she's done she's done some stuff, and
What's the matter with her?
It's the face for me.
I've been in her gym. I have been in her training camp. Like, she is the real deal. Trust me. She's the real deal. And I have seen her actually make men shut up. Like, I'm serious. I have. I've seen it.
So the craziest thing I saw was when she was literally like, I do all the workouts with James Kirkland because if I could do it, he should be able to do it.
Fact.
And I'm watching like, and then he's like taking a break and she's like still doing push-ups.
Yes. My guy has sparred. We sparred James Kirkland back in the day, and man, that the conditions that we were sparring in. I mean, the heater was on like 95 in the summer in Texas, you know, and it was crazy. A girl, let me tell you.
I'm about to pass out just thinking about it.
I know. Yeah, Coach Amber says she's known for off-the-wall training. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's I love her though, but she's also the most giving person. She helps homeless people. She used to be homeless. She gives back to the community now. Now she and her soon-to-be wife, they have a food truck in Austin. They're like she's amazing. Anytime I text her, call her, she always responds. She is just, I love her. And I love Christy Martin. Same with her. Anytime I text, call, whatever, she's so humble. They're both so humble, and that's what I love too. They're approachable.
When Ann Wolf does push-ups, she's not pushing herself up; she's pushing the world down.
Right.
I like that.
But you know what? I want to ask y'all this. So, does it matter to you if there's a boxer that is just so amazing, has done amazing things in the ring, but then as soon as they step out of the ring, they're super assholes
I don't
to
like
their
it.
fans and to everybody that's aspiring to be like them? Is that okay? Like, have they
Nope.
earned the right to be assholes?
No.
Nobody earns
Never.
the right to be an asshole. Nobody
Nope.
earns the right to be an asshole. So no.
My answer is D-Styles disagree. D-Style, what do you think about that?
No, I don't think anybody should ever be an asshole. Like to step out of boxing. Like when I was watching the Jordan documentary and that he punched Steve Kerr in the face and like, he just had that championship mentality. I'm like, he didn't have to punch dude in the face, you know?
Right.
But,
well, and see, this is my point. So you see Ann Wolf and you see Christy Martin in public somewhere at a show, you know, supporting the amateurs and everything else, and just so approachable, and that makes you love me more. Then you see some of these, and I'm not going to name any names, but y'all know who I'm talking about, that has done all these wonderful things, but you get them outside the ring and they brush you off like you're dirt, you know, and it's like, to me, that loses the luster for me.
But you know what? I want to give an example because I kind of see sometimes how athletes don't want to be super friendly with fans and stuff now because of, I don't know if you know about that situation with Michael Irvin. He's a very like sociable guy, but then he was accused of like sexually harassing a female that he was just like literally just talking to like so now when I saw an interview he did, like he was like crying in tears saying, you know, nah, I don't know how to move forward. I don't even know if I should be nice to fans or like, you know, take a picture because somebody's gonna say I groped them. So it's like I can see why athletes fall back because people always want to sue and, you know, fans are stupid. A lot of fans are stupid. I'm sorry, they're money hungry, they're stupid, and they're ignorant. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad when athletes they just want to live their life and keep it moving, like, you know.
Well, this is my thing. I see what you're saying, but whenever you hear about, and I don't know his situation. You hear about athletes, she came to my hotel room. I mean, you know, she wanted to autograph. Okay, why are they in your hotel room? That's number one. Number two, when you're taking pictures, usually there's a crowd around. There's people around. It's not, are you, you know, what's going on? Like, you always have to keep your people around you. You always have to surround yourself with the public if you're going to do stuff like that. You can't do private things. Private signing, private whatever, because that's when you get in trouble. And like I said, I don't know his situation, but I'm just saying.
But you know,
you have to be smart.
Fans are so now I'm going to say all fans, but a lot of fans are very sensitive when it comes to athletes because there'll be, let's say, Tara, you're out in the mall and you have a bunch of fans, and you'll be like taking pictures, signing things for like 30 minutes, but you gotta go. But then right before you go, the one fan that didn't get their picture or their thing, they're gonna go on social media and blast, oh, she's such a bitch, she didn't take a picture with me, but you was there for like 30 minutes. You were there for 30 minutes with everybody else. So it's like, you can't win for lose. So
I mean, that's true too. That's true too. But I have just seen some athletes where it's like, can I get a picture? And they're like, ugh. And then the camera comes out. They're like, cheese. And then the camera's like, ugh. And then they walk away like, I'm like, whoa. Like, these are your fans. And then they're there for like 3 or 4 more hours with the people they want to be around or whatever. I don't know. It's just.
So it's kind of like
fine line.
It's like the situation with Mike Tyson in the plane, right?
Oh,
everyone saw when he was beating the dude up, right? Everyone saw that part, but no one saw the 30 minutes of harassment before that.
Harassing him and pushing him, poking the bear,
and poking him in the back. And Tyson, hey, like, come on, man. Well, why are you going to take a picture? Why are you such an asshole? Come on, man. And then like going up to him, trying to turn him around. And of course, he at some point.
Oh yeah, see anybody? Yeah, I get that. And there are fans like that. And they feel,
and then you get
like
fans,
they're owed something.
These athletes are in the restroom in the next door. Hey, chat, when you finish, let me get a picture.
Yeah, like, dude,
can I wash my hands? Can I wash my hands?
Man.
When you're in the restroom, like you're peeing in the urinal, you don't want anybody saying what's up to you.
Yeah,
hey. Right? Like, you don't talk in the urinal, okay? It's the rule. Like,
no, that's true. No, you're right. There are some fans that go overboard. There are, and then there's some real assholes out there too. I'm just saying. And I feel like without the fans,
you're nothing.
But you and others are not going to be where they need to be, because we, the fans, are the ones buying the tickets. We the fans are the ones that buy the pay-per-view. You know, so it's a fine line. It really is.
Yeah, but I just think when people say things like you got to give back to the fans, like. It's an even exchange, right? Like the athlete already does.
Right.
Like, we're fans of let's say a boxer. They're already fighting in the ring. Like that's what they do. Like, that's how they give back to the fans, right?
I mean, that too.
I just think, like me, I've seen celebrities. I don't bother them, to be honest with you.
I don't bother them neither, because they're human and they want to be out, having a good time.
I don't want to be that guy
with their family,
whatever. Sure.
And I'm sorry, I would be annoyed. I would be like, don't you see me? I would be. I don't have patience though, so it's like.
But you know what?
They want to live a comfortable life with their family without having to take a picture every 2 minutes. Like that's gotta be mad annoying. Oh my
Especially when they already do like signings, greeting me.
Yeah,
what are that? That's what those are for.
But I mean, I guess it comes with the job, so it's like. But
okay, no,
I'm not mad when they if they've taken pictures for 30 minutes and they gotta go, they gotta go. You can't get any feelings that you didn't get your picture. It's like
I also believe there is a price to every job that we have.
Yeah,
that is part of it. And I'm not saying this, there are some annoying people, there is, but there's a price. Every job, like Nika, you're in medical. How many times has somebody called you and they're like, girl, I got this rash on my booty, and I know you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that come with the job.
But is that, like, should it be?
I do get that.
That's what I'm saying.
Should that?
You know that.
I'm not saying it's not, but should it be part of the deal? Like, oh, you have to stop and sign every contract, or not every I'm sorry, sign every whatever a fan gives you. You have to sign it on the spot.
I don't think you have to, but it is.
You have to put that smile on, like you know what I mean. Take a picture with her baby.
No, everybody wants to go viral now. So do you remember that guy who Mayweather was walking by, and then the fan was like, "Hey, I'll beat your ass." And it's like, everybody wants to be viral nowadays. So now athletes and
he was walking kind of fast.
They gotta just keep it moving. Well, because he has shit to do. He's not gonna.
Because he was like, "Floyd, I'm gonna whoop your ass," and then he just started
he did.
But he was already walking fast and going, and I guarantee you that guy would not have been walking beside him saying that.
And guess what? If Floyd would have jumped the rail and beat him up, he would have gotten in trouble. Everybody would call Floyd an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but not the guy who
somebody has a rash.
No, look.
Should I get? Yeah.
For instance, I'm a boxing coach, and I'll have people call me and say, you know, can you do this? Can you come to my gym? Can you work with my fighter? What do we need to do? Blah blah blah. I expect that. But I can also say I'm not gonna call you every time I'm in town and be like, oh, I'm in town. What? No, if you want me, you're gonna know my schedule. You're gonna come to me, whatever. So it's a give and take, you know. So if you go somewhere for a signing or to promote something, you're going to expect that people are going to come up to you, want to take pictures, want autographs and all that. That's just part of it. So we all know what we're in for. You know what I'm saying?
But what if you're at a dinner with your family?
No, I don't like that.
And somebody's coming up to you at your dinner table.
I'm with you.
Hey, champ, let me get a picture. I'll be like, go suck a dick. Like, get out of my face. I'm eating dinner with my family. That is so rude to walk up to a celebrity or anybody while they're having dinner with their family and asking for a picture. I'm sorry.
If I was a celebrity, right, I'll give it if it's a kid, I'll give them a pass. Right. If it's a grown ass adult, like, bro, I'm meeting with my family. Like, it is what it is.
Right. For sure.
But Tara, let's say you have a big title fight and you win, right? I'm sure at first you'll be happy for people to stop you and ask you for autographs, but for how long would you be able to take that? Like, what?
She's so nice. I think she'd do it all day. Like, she's so nice.
No.
I do that. That's what I do.
Look, let me tell you something. So I've been following Tiara since the amateurs, since the beginning, since before even she was on Team USA and then after Team USA. Anytime I ever saw her out, like she probably even remembered, I would see her at nationals and stuff, and I would be like, "Oh, Tiara," hi. She would act like she knew me forever. And I think I've known her longer than she realizes I've known her. So I have been a fan for so long just because she was always so genuine. She was always stopping for all of her fans. Even me, like this crazy lady, this like a super fan. Hey, hi, oh my God, Tiara. And she would hug me. Oh, thank you. Blah. I mean, she was so gracious, you know. So I know she would do it.
Yeah,
I know.
So we got to run a prank on Tiara one day. Like, just have a bunch of people just randomly show up. I just see like how far we could take it.
We'll end up having a party probably, like wherever it is. Like, let's show out.
Right.
Exactly. I have somebody show up with a whole like duffel bag with stuff to sign.
Let's show out. Hey, where your markers at? That's just how I feel, because I just feel that way, you know, because like when I was like a not even an elite fighter, I would see certain fighters at tournaments and they would, you know, I've seen them dust me off and dust other people off. Right. Yeah. So I knew I never wanted to make somebody feel that way. Never, ever, ever. I never want to make anyone feel that way. The one thing about Ann Wolfe, right? I think it was 2000, maybe it was 2010. I can't remember what year it was. It was when Ann Wolfe's daughter was fighting also.
Oh,
right?
Jen. I think she fought Michaela, right?
Did she fight? Yes. It might have been that. We were at the USA National Championship. And I saw Ann Wolfe and I went berserk. I went crazy. I was like, oh my God, that's Ann Wolfe. And I approached her, like I was scared, but I approached her and she was just like, what's up, champ? You know, I'm like, and so then I said to her, I'm fighting in the championship tomorrow. Will you come? She said, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, oh my gosh, she said, yeah. But then I'm like, she's not coming.
She's not coming.
She's not coming. She came the very next day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I said, I'm about to beat down this girl I'm fighting. And that's what happened.
That's exactly right. She has always been like that too. Yes, I love her. I
mean, everybody, the celebrities and athletes, they should be nice to fans, but there's got to be a cutoff point. And then I really do feel like if Michael Irvin, they didn't have the surveillance video, he would have been in a world of trouble. And he's literally just having a regular conversation with her. So it's like, you know, it's crazy.
I will say this. I do not like, so for everybody who's watching this that's live, I absolutely cannot stand when people will DM me in my inbox and I'll reply and then they'll DM me again. I'll reply again. They'll DM me again. I'll reply again. But after like you
Okay,
keep
now
on,
this
Right.
keep on,
Right.
I start ignoring you
We're not
because
gonna
then
have
it's
a
like
full
you're asking me
conversation.
personal questions that it's
Man,
not right, you know.
Yeah. Respect.
I don't like that.
Respect.
I don't, because
that's
if
weird.
people they cross the line. Like if you say,
Yeah, they do.
I'm a fan, and then you throw the thumbs up or something, I throw it, but thank you so much, you know, and then you ask me another question, I reply, but then hey, so what are you doing this weekend?
Tara, I know you get that because if I get it, I know.
I get it too, so I
Micah
know.
gets that. I know.
So
You
I'm
get it.
like, but then they get mad. That's the thing.
Yes.
When you
Yes,
stop
and they
it,
get mad.
so I think my cutoff is when I say, okay, God bless.
Yes. I'm
Like
out.
go with God.
Well, you
God
know,
bless, I'm out.
on Instagram, you know how you could just like or like loves people's DM. Like
Yeah.
sometimes, like I'll just love it and keep it
Yeah.
moving because sometimes they start asking personal questions. It's like, hey,
Personal
Yes.
questions.
this is not that.
And then they think
Yeah.
that like they try to act like they actually know you. Like I have a
Yes.
few
Oh.
people
Yes.
right now who have crossed the line,
Right.
and it's like,
When,
okay,
when
I'm
the
not
are
replying
you
to you
married
at all.
question
So
comes, yes, that's
So
when they cross the
what's
line. Are
crossing
you
like that?
married? Yes.
That's in DM. Like, has anybody ever crossed the line like in person?
in person, no.
Okay.
In DMs, yes. I've got nasty pics, like D pics. Like I'm like, the nerve.
I get that.
Jesus Christ.
I just don't.
The
I don't
Like,
know
nerve.
what they expect you
thumbs
to even
down.
reply to that, and
Well,
it's
dudes like that really do
sometimes it's
think like
not
they're
even
gonna
pretty.
seduce you, huh? Like
It's
with
not even pretty half the time, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Like, get out of my DM,
What is
sir.
I
that?
know, right? Right.
What
Is your
is
dog
that?
sleep?
I had one time, one guy was like, rate my cock, and I'm like, wow.
Mm-mm.
I was just like, block.
I mean, I know y'all. I get
Hey,
women all the time in
Kiara,
my
look,
DMs.
Kiara,
You know
look
what
at
I
this
mean?
comment. Kiara, look at that comment. Your mom be like,
My mom was like,
what?
wait, what? Who sent you what?
Y'all wait, hold on.
Sorry, Mom. Go to
What?
sleep. It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, we love you. We love you.
Go to sleep. It's past your
No,
curfew.
but that's what I'm saying. A lot of fans is that they don't know people's, like, they don't know the fine line with people's personal space and what
Yeah.
to. They don't know when
True.
to stop. A lot of people, they don't know when to stop.
Have you ever thought of exposing them? Just take a screenshot and.
I have.
I was gonna say,
I know you have.
I have.
We know you have.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, if you're bold enough to
Like,
say
you can
something
send them
like
to
that,
Micah and she'll like do it for you.
to rate your
Yeah.
cock, it's like,
I'm gonna
come
start
on,
sending
guy.
you stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Seriously.
I'm gonna put you on the summer jam screen for everybody to see because you wanted attention. You doing stuff like that, you want some type of reaction. So I'm gonna let Twitter know
Man.
let them rate it.
But you
yeah.
definitely, seriously, you need to let her have your Twitter for one day, Tier. I'm telling you.
I'll give it to you for
You're
a
gonna be
day.
getting
I'll give
phone
it to
calls
you.
left and right.
Look, I've been
Did you
going
say
on
this?
Twitter for like almost 2 weeks now, and I'm getting tagged for all types of stuff. Still, like people be wanting me to argue. I'm telling you right now.
They do because they like it. I like it. I be reading like, oh, she said it. And sometimes you say stuff and I want to click like, but I'm scared.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just being
Right.
honest. I'm like, I want to click like, but I'm scared. Like, oh man, they gonna see that I like that.
Yeah. I know my I need to.
The fingers like this close to the screen, like no.
Yeah. Or I'll click like real quick and then I'll think about it. Now I'll click it again to unlike it. Like, oh no.
So what do you think?
Like it on the inside.
What do you think boxing has to do to improve with making these fights? Like, because you shouldn't have to do all this. Like, have to make a campaign on Twitter and do talking shit and this and that, or get in lingerie and do. You should just be able to fight and fights be made. Like, what do you think needs to be done or improved to make these fights happen?
I think more people need to demand it. Like demand it, or just go on boxing strike. Like
that's
we're
what
not
we're
not gonna buy these fights. Like we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you a fan of tournaments? Are you a fan of tournaments?
Oh, I love tournaments. I love all boxing.
I really feel like that would be an awesome asset to boxing tournaments because you can't if you do it in bracket styles, you're not able to duck anybody. Like you got to fight whoever is in your bracket.
Remember when they did that?
Yeah, like the Super 6 series. I love that kind of stuff.
They were gonna do it again for the Yeah, they said
But
they
I
were
think
gonna
that
do
that's
it
how
for
it
the
should
girls.
always be. But you know,
They
then it's
they
like
had
the
called
money thing
about the
walks
Super
in. Yeah.
Series, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it just went away, right? It just went away.
It
They
just went
should do it.
away.
I
It
think
will be
what's
Super
happening
6
though,
in the 126 division. Yes, that would be. Oh my God, that would be
right now the
fire.
perception is this is the perception is that all the women, they're all fighting each other and everybody's getting their shot and they're unifying, they're getting, and there is undisputed fights, and there's on the tops, the girls that already made it, quote unquote, are fighting each other, right?
Yeah.
But what's happening is certain girls are being frozen out, and there's
Yep.
certain girls in a bubble, like the matchroom bubble, are all fighting each other, right?
Yeah.
And but no one is paying attention to the women that aren't getting their shots because they are out there. You know what I mean? The problem might not be as bad as the men's boxing, but it's still there, you know, for the most part.
For sure. For sure. Absolutely.
I really,
But
I would love
13 and 0 though, that's like it's
Yeah,
time.
see a woman's Super 6 in the 126 division, that would sell
That
like
would
hotcakes.
be
That would
fire.
sell like hotcakes.
Oh my gosh.
And
Oh
you
my
would run
gosh,
through that.
It would. It really, really would.
Hey, Jazzy Boo.
So you know what? So we're gonna wrap it up because I'm about to get kicked out of the stadium.
Okay.
But
Oh, no.
they're like, the fights are over. You gotta go.
We
You know,
gotta go.
Stadium's in Fort Worth.
So I'm in Fort Worth. Yes, I'm ready for some fights. That's right. So our last, I don't even want to say plea, our last demand as fight fans, and we're gonna start with you, Nika.
I'm gonna start making memes and stuff for Tiara so she can like
let's do it.
Post these on Twitter.
Yeah.
And make it. That's how I wanted you to give me like a hit list so we can like make a meme of you like looking like the Grim Reaper with the hit list with the names on there.
Yeah.
And we start posting it. Like,
Yes,
you know?
you see how good the intro video was.
It was dope.
We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. So that's what we're gonna do.
What was the question again?
So like I was saying, we're not gonna make a plea. We're gonna make a demand as fight fans. Who do we want to see Tiara fight and when? What do we need? What do we want?
We want Sky Nicholson. That's who we want.
Off the break.
That's who we want. And I think, oh man, just give me your Twitter, your Instagram for a day, and I'll start talking shit to her like crazy. She'll be on the next fight to come fight you. She'll hit Eddie up and be like, hey, you know, this girl right here, I don't
just make it happen. Just make it happen.
Because that's like my pet peeve, because that's why I'm not really a fan of like the YouTuber boxing, because you know they get all this money and they haven't put in the work, sweat and tears, like blood, sweat and tears, like all the years that you professional boxers have put in all your life, and they just get these things handed to them. And like that's how some of these fighters have had just things handed to them, and I can't stand that. So
absolutely,
I really feel like you deserve your shot. So, but I understand why they are ducking you, because I mean you're knocking people out, so it's not. This is not gonna be easy. But we need to talk shit.
Exactly.
We need to just like, you know. No, I'm not gonna. Maybe
it.
Yeah, you know what? I probably would get your account blocked. So I'm just gonna start talking shit from my account.
No, she won't.
I'm gonna start talking shit from my account.
But I don't want you to get blocked out of your account again.
Well, you know what? I have a backup page.
She knows the right words.
Well, no, because now what Twitter does to me now is when I go to tweet something and it's inappropriate, they stop me and they say, "Oh, are you sure you want to send this tweet out?" So then I have to change it. You know?
Right.
They ask you confirmation.
So that's why I haven't gotten suspended.
Yeah.
So
you know, I don't get that often, Nika. You get that a lot.
I get it a lot. That's why I have to change up my wording a lot of times.
But I don't understand when there are plenty of girls that have nudie pics on there and stuff like that.
No, they have
right.
Oh
my God,
everything on there, and I can't.
So how is that
I
allowed?
tell you to shut up. It's crazy.
I don't understand. That's not. Look at our society.
I think I'm on like a Twitter hit list because I've had no lie at least 30 accounts, but they're more so.
Lord. Okay, yeah.
Trying to. So yeah.
Well, you should own Twitter by now. I don't know.
You need some stocks up in Twitter.
Seriously.
But I've been on the break. But when I come back, all these people that have been tagging me and stuff, I'm going to address it. So don't you worry. When I come back,
Okay,
I will
I know
address
you
all those.
will. I know you are. I know you are. D Style, as a fight fan, what do you demand? What are you demanding as a fight fan when it comes to
Look,
Tierra?
the same thing. Look, I've been consistent about this. I want to see the best fighters fight the best. That's it. That's all I want. Right? No one's entitled to anything. To the winner goes the spoils. That's just the way boxing should work. Right? The ring will dictate who wins. That's it. Somebody in the chat just posted that Sky wanted WBC silver, but somebody just wanted silver again. I mean, this is look. They're just like
They're avoiding me.
the one thing that's bothering me is that you're just giving these titles away.
Away.
They're just giving them away just to say that somebody became the Commonwealth champ, just to say that they're the silver champion. This is crazy, and that's not like maybe they think that helps women boxing. It doesn't, because people like they see who the fuck she fought. No offense to Tanya, none, and I respect anybody that gets in the ring, but she should have been fighting for no WBC silver belt. Okay, like that was an embarrassment for Matchroom and the WBC. Right, and then Mauricio Suleiman, who was so concerned about the health of women, that's why they can't fight 3-minute rounds. But I mean, he's reinstating a dude that just had a pharmacy in his body. Okay, I mean, it's whatever to me. Okay, but he's allowing mismatches like this. I mean, the only reason this was a safe mismatch is because, I mean, you could get a wet paper bag and Sky couldn't break through it. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, but all right, the last time I was on here. Okay. I said 1, 2, Tierra's coming for you. 3, 4, you better lock the door. So I'm just saying, it is like Nightmare on Elm Street. It is.
I love it.
And all these fighters got to do.
I like that.
The only thing they got to do.
A lot of slogans to use.
All you got to do to prove me wrong is just fight her. That's it. Right? If you get in the ring with Tierra, I'm not going to talk shit anymore. I'm not going to, because you got in the ring and you did it. You know what I mean? Like, win, lose, or draw. Yep. I just want to see these fights.
Yeah, same. And I just second everything that y'all just said as a fight fan. The same. Shut my mouth. Make me out a liar. Show me that I'm wrong. Show me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Make me out a liar. That's what I want. You know. I want to see the best fight the best. I really do. Tierra, before we let you go, any last words, shout outs? What have you got to say to all your fans and all the people that are waiting to see you on?
So I want to thank everyone who stayed up to watch the live. I want to thank you guys for hosting the live. You guys are great. You're always great. Your fan base is awesome. I love everyone that comes on your lives. They're just adorable, and we appreciate it. It's so honest. They're true fans. For sure. I want to say, Sky, I know you're watching, and if you're not watching now, you'll be watching tomorrow. Like he said on his little song, 1, 2, I'm coming for you. And that goes out for everybody. Anybody can get the business. She said she want all the smoke. I said I'm the cigarette. What's up? Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I like that.
You're the coal factor. It's a lot of smoke. Right, you can see that smoke all the way from London, England. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's all I got for trash talking for tonight, though.
No, but that was good. That was good. That was good.
I love it. I love it. You know what, Nika? Last words. D-Style, last words. Where can people find you? What's going on? Tomorrow you got the round table. D-Style, what you got going on this week?
Round table tomorrow says I heard sources told me that Christine will be on the round table. That's what a source told me.
Sources may be correct. So tune in. We'll take this up tomorrow.
For sure. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely, Nika. What you got, girl?
Thanks to everyone in the chat
on the panel. Well, this week.
Thanks to everyone in the chat and Tierra for joining us tonight. I'm still on my Twitter break, so my return is coming soon. So brace yourselves. You can find me on Naka's with Nika on YouTube. I haven't done a live on there in so long. I might do one this Friday because I'll be working 10-hour days, so it's just like but yeah. Catch us next week. Next week on Wednesday. And Sky.
Yes, and thank you.
You know, we want to see that smoke. We want to see that smoke. We want to see the fire. We want it. We want it all. Okay.
I don't know if y'all know, but
that segment and we're posting it. It's going viral.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You better patent it. I like that.
Well, it's for you to patent.
You know what? Thank
like
you so
them.
much, Tiara. You know, I love you. We love you. Super
I love you
fans
guys.
here. Yes, thanks to my girl Nika. She's always 100. She is just always. Oh, the sky's falling.
Look, the sky's falling.
I like it.
Because as soon as we glove up, I'm telling you.
I'm saying.
See that? Come on, who wouldn't want to see this fight? Come on.
I'm telling y'all, boy.
Watch, it's gonna get done. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be the bad guy here. I'm gonna be the bad guy. I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news. They're not gonna put in the ring with you.
Of course.
I don't think they will either. I'm just being honest.
I'll say that, and if that offends some people out there, me saying that, prove me wrong. But I will bet anybody that she's not.
I'll be the B-side. Hey,
sign the contract, guys. Sign the contract.
But I got one even better.
Guys, sign the contract.
I got one even better. If I lose, you don't even have to pay me.
Okay.
You don't even have to pay me, Eddie. If I lose the fight, that's on contract.
I like it.
That's how confident I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
But damn.
Yes, I like it.
I don't want you to fight for free. I don't want you fighting for free though. We want the money.
Real quick.
No, she won't.
Hey, really quick.
Trust me.
What about she had a really good showing against Serrano in a losing effort, but what about Cruz? Would you fight Cruz?
I'll fight Erica too. She know what's up.
Okay.
Sarah Mofu,
that's another fight that they could make.
She would do Cruz worse than Serrano.
They know what's up.
Serrano.
They know what's
I believe it. I believe it.
Because it's like I turn into Dr. Jack or Mr. Hyde. I just don't understand, but it just
but don't you remember, Tiara? We made some calls. We were trying to make that fight before.
Yeah, I remember.
Before Amanda.
I remember.
She would not do it. I'm just saying. So,
and Sarah too. Mofu.
She said no.
Or Erica. They weren't trying to fight.
Yep. Yep. They said no.
Do you knock Cruz out?
Sign the contract, guys.
It's okay.
I'll stop Cruz.
Stop Cruz. Hey.
I'll stop Cruz.
No, I want to see this fight. I need to see this fight.
Exactly.
I'll stop Cruz.
For sure.
She's a great fighter though.
Yeah.
She did great. She did good.
But I'll punish Sky.
But
I will punish Sky.
I like it. But before security,
you gotta chop this up.
Security come over here behind me and walk me out.
Oh well, let's let you go. We don't want you to get locked up.
Well, good night, everybody.
I love the chat. I love the panel.
Thank you, everybody, for staying up.
Y'all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see y'all next Wednesday.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.
I see it.